I am with Blake and Meghan Parton, whose father was diagnosed with kidney cancer in 2013. So, Meghan and Blake, welcome.
Hi.
Hi.
The first question I have for you is how old were you two when your dad was first diagnosed?
I was 9.
I was 8.
Okay, so this was quite young. So, how was this announced to you?
Pardon?
How did they tell you that about the news that your dad had kidney cancer?
I accidentally found out because I saw my dad on his laptop looking up ways to tell his kids about having cancer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember how I found it out? Because I don't.
Dad ended up bringing us downstairs because I found out and he just tried telling us about it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't remember how I found out.
Mm-hmm. But what went through your mind when they sat you down and they told you that he had kidney cancer? What went through your mind at that time?
Well, I was really scared and I was kind of confused about what might happen to my dad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Meghan?
Back then I was scared of how long we might have him, but nowadays I'm grateful we still have him. He was supposed to die several times.
So he was like a superhero, right? Always bouncing back.
Yeah.
How did that change in your life? Are you still living your life normally, or are you always anxious about it?
Well, for the most part, life with our dad, emotionally and mentally, my dad's still the same.
Mm-hmm.
Just the things that he used to do with us, physically, with me, he used to coach soccer.
Mm-hmm.
We also used to do this movie camp. I read a few great movies to all of us.
So you still do these things?
You can't do those anymore.
Can't do them anymore. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So things changed.
Yeah.
But were they replaced by other things?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been nice and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, and my dad and I often we make songs, record songs in our studio downstairs in the basement.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you feel that your relationship with your dad has changed? I mean, you have in your mind that you mentioned it before that he was supposed to die several times, so you want to be there more for him. Or when you compare the relationship with your dad compared to the other kids that you know?
I see myself as in terms of my relationship that I have with my dad, I see it as being the same as any other child's relationship with their father.
And you, Meghan?
I feel like Dad has gotten a bit more tired since he got cancer, but I have been helping him a lot.
So you have been helping him.
Yeah, but I don't think that my relationship with my dad has changed much.
Mm-hmm. And with your mom, has the dynamic changed at all in the home?
Not entirely, because our parents are separated, so life with our mom is still the same as it was before.
I see. So with COVID-19, and it changed everybody's lives, and even more so with the younger generation, how are you coping with it, with wanting to, when we can deconfine, and wanting to be more careful because of your dad? Are you finding a balance in all of this?
Yeah. I still go out and hang out with my friends, but I can't take all the precautions and make sure I stay safe.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And if I do end up getting COVID, which it did happen once, I isolated myself away from my dad.
Meghan, you don't seem to agree.
I am doing e-learning for school because I don't want to bring COVID to my dad because he probably won't be able to fight it.
Of course. So you're not going to school. You're doing it from home.
I might go back to school next semester in February, but we'll see.
Okay. What about you, Blake? Are you doing school from home as well?
I'm like not going to school. This is like for an unrelated note, like to my dad. But I go to school like an area farther away from where I live. That we usually have transportation, but because of COVID, the transportation's gone. So like I'm forced into e-learning.
And if you, oh yeah, go ahead,
with
Meghan.
my school, I heard that a couple of students got COVID, and I think a teacher did too, apparently. Yeah.
So you don't want to be there. You don't want to be at school.
I want to be safe. I don't want my dad to get COVID.
And Meghan, do you share the love for music as Blake does with your dad?
Yeah, I do have a love for music.
If you want to share a thought or advice with other kids whose parents are now facing a new diagnosis with kidney cancer, what would you say to them?
I would want them to know that like things with their parent or a family member, things can like still be the same, but you still have to like be there for them. Like they might not always like be able to physically be there for them.
And Meghan?
Even if they don't have cancer, spend as much time with them as possible because you never know what might happen.
Absolutely right. Thank you both so much for participating in this.
Welcome.
It was very valuable for us. Thank you so much.
Bye.